Welcome to IDSKT. Let's explore an important topic shaping the future of defense and global security. I'm the founder and director of International Defense Security and Technology, a California-based nonprofit think tank dedicated to research and analysis on global defense, security, and emerging technologies. I also serve as CEO of Interplanix LLC, a New Mexico-based company advancing satellite risk analysis, orbital debris forecasting, and space security frameworks to ensure mission assurance and resilience. Previously, I served in leadership roles at India's Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO. Most recently as Director of the Systems Analysis, Modeling, Safety, and Quality Cluster at DRDO Headquarters, New Delhi. This channel brings you deep insights into the global security ecosystem, from geopolitics and emerging military technologies to cyber, space, and system-level analysis of tech trends and their interrelationships. Subscribe and join us as we decode the forces shaping the future of global defense and human security.
Today we are diving into the future of flight, not decades from now, but in the coming few years. Imagine skipping hours of traffic and flying quietly above the city in a fully electric aircraft. That's not science fiction, it's the promise of advanced air mobility, or AAM, and the electric vertical takeoff and landing, or eVTOL, revolution. These futuristic aircraft don't need runways. They take off and land vertically, making them perfect for crowded cities, remote deliveries, or intercity travel. Whether it's a 5-minute hop from a city center to the airport or a quiet 45-minute flight between major hubs, eVTOLs are reshaping what we think air travel can be. Right now, the AAM sector is buzzing with energy. It's already attracted over $10 billion in investment, with aerospace giants like Boeing and Airbus, car makers like Toyota and Hyundai, and even tech companies like Google jumping in. Commercial operations are expected to begin as early as 2025, with cities like Dubai, Los Angeles, and Paris leading the way. So what's driving all this momentum? First, urban congestion. With more than 2/3 of the global population expected to live in cities by 2050, traffic is only going to get worse. eVTOLs offer a high-speed, zero-emission way to leap over the chaos. A trip that takes hours on the ground could take just 30 minutes in the air. Second, sustainability. These aircraft run on electric propulsion, producing almost no emissions and operating far more quietly than helicopters. They're aligned with global goals to cut carbon and reduce noise pollution in urban areas. And third, technology. Advances in battery density, lightweight materials, autonomous systems, and AI-driven flight management are making these aircraft smarter, safer, and more efficient. Some are even exploring hybrid propulsion for longer trips and cargo flexibility. Still, the road, or should we say sky, isn't without obstacles. Regulatory frameworks are still catching up. Agencies like the FAO and ESA are working hard to define safety rules, air traffic control systems, and even where these aircraft can land, so-called vertiports. Then there's infrastructure. Building those vertiports in dense urban environments is a challenge in itself. And of course, batteries still need to improve. Charging times, energy density, and cost remain big issues for scaling up operations. Despite the hurdles, the market outlook is incredibly strong. In 2024, the global AAM market stood at $11.5 billion. By 2034, it's expected to grow at over 20% annually. The eVTOL segment alone could surge to more than $17 billion by 2035, thanks to rapid innovation and increased urban demand. North America currently leads the pack, but Asia Pacific is catching up fast, fueled by rapid urbanization and government support. Europe isn't far behind, especially with its strong environmental policies and tech-savvy cities. Even the Middle East is investing heavily, with Dubai and Saudi Arabia building out vertiport infrastructure as part of their smart city visions. Companies like Joby Aviation, Archer, Volocopter, and EHang are making real progress. Joby's already flown crewed urban test flights. Volocopter plans to debut at the Paris Olympics. EHang's autonomous air taxis are already in action in parts of Europe and Asia. Meanwhile, Amazon and UPS are testing cargo drones, pointing toward a major transformation in logistics too. And here's something wild: by 2040, eVTOLs could account for 15% of urban passenger trips in major cities. That would cut traffic dramatically and reduce emissions by millions of tons each year. If we can overcome the trust gap, finalize certifications, and build the right infrastructure, AAM could genuinely reshape urban living. The sky really is the next frontier for transportation. It's not just about flying cars, it's about creating an entirely new layer of clean, quiet, and efficient mobility. The race is on, and the runway is in the sky.